In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI chatbot that will close appointments for you when you get a missed call text back. So let's get started. This is a workflow that I work for my client, and it starts with a missed call text back. So call direction incoming, call status. You can put whatever you want, but in this case, I put everything, including completed. My client sets it up that no one picks up this phone. It's just for missed call text back. Okay, I wait 2 minutes and then I'll internal notification that we have a missed call text back. Okay, and then you go to a conversation AI where we would ask a question. Okay, so when you do conversation AI, what I found is that you should make the questions very simple, where if they need something, they will say yes or they will say no. So it is like, do you need plumbing service? Yes or no, something like that. It needs to be simple where they will say yes or no. For example, if they say yes, and then I go to the conversation AI again, where you ask the second thing. It's something like, do you need a plumber today? And if they did say yes, then you ask one more question. So you have 3 qualifying questions, and then it goes to the booking bot where we will send them to a calendar where they can book an appointment with you. So that is the most straightforward way, where you send them 3 qualifying questions, and then if they say yes, straight away go to the booking bot. So what if they say no? All right, let me zoom out a bit. So anytime they say no, say this is the first question that we ask. If they did say no, we'll go to an inquiry calendar where they can ask questions. So this inquiry calendar is where someone will put in their phone number and also book, and you will tell them like, okay, this is where I will get on the phone and give you a call. Every time you do conversation AIs, there's always 2 things. One is no condition met. The other one is timeout, where after a certain time, which you can set, currently is set to 1 hour. If they do not respond to you within 1 hour, is considered a timeout. So what happens here is, if no condition is met or they time out, we ask the same question again for them to book on our inquiry calendar. So far, I've been doing this testing. It feels that when we have 3 questions that we ask, that works the best in order to get the quality leads that we want, because we don't want our calendars to be filled up with leads that are not qualified. So let's go back here. If you can look at this conversation AI, they have 4 ways it can go. No condition met, timeout, they say yes and no. So this is how I set it up here. No condition met, it will just go to the inquiry calendar. Timeout, they also go to the inquiry calendar. When they say yes, the condition is they said yes or they answered positively, we'll go to the next question, which is handled by the conversation AI. And the other thing is if they say no. So if they're not sure, they say no, or the intent is negative, then we'll also send them to the inquiry calendar. And this happens not just here, it also happens, it happens once. Then you also happen here. No condition met, timeout, yes, no, and also on this one. Okay, no condition met, timeout, yes, no. What I like about this bot is it always ends up in either a 1 or 2 calendars. So if they are qualified, they will be sent to the booking calendar. If they are somewhat interested, they have some questions, which means you can still close them, just that you might need to get on the phone with them. Then you go to the second calendar. The workflow does not stop responding to them. The only time that we stop responding to them is after we ask them to put in their name and phone on the inquiry calendar twice, and if nothing happens, then we consider this a lead which is not qualified. So in order for this to work, we need to have this up, and we also need to go to conversations AI. Okay, we need to turn this on autopilot. Make sure you put your supported channels. In this case, it will be SMS. Okay, and then we go to bot training. You will need to put in a Google document. This document will have a bunch of question and answer. The more the better, in case your potential clients have any questions that they want to ask, that your bot can respond to them and then get them to book on the calendar. So this booking bot is very simple to build. You can actually build it yourself, but if you don't want to build it, you don't want to spend the time to build it, you can click on the link below. I do have a snapshot of it where you can make a purchase and install it on your site, and I'll also get on the call with you to help you install this booking bot for your missed call text back. Hope you guys learned something today. If you do, please leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.